Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I want to talk in general about product market fit. I want to debunk some misconception about the concept of product market fit, mostly because when you are not clear about what this actually means is when our problems appears and the 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 top the top the top performance entrepreneurs, they have an unfair edge uh, yeah against the new entrepreneurs that they are trying to build a company. So this is really crucial to understand, in order to take the right decisions, to have a compass to guide your entrepreneurship journey. So, um, product market fit. Okay, let's try to understand how what is that general conception of product market fit, and what is the yeah what actually is. So I am going to take this and paste here. And product market fit is when a product perfectly satisfies a strong market demand, meaning customers love it, but buy it consistently until others, fueling growth and profitability for a business. Okay, I want to start here. Growth. Why I want to start with growth? Because I want to reach the concept of product market fit, not from the theory, from the from the results that product market fit will deliver, and first I want to answer why it is important to reach product market fit, even if it's not reached, is to understand the concept and how I can how to handle this concept on your mind. Because if you have the wrong conception about what is product market fit, what it will do for your business, for your product, if you have the wrong concept, this is going to be backfire. So let's say that as entrepreneurs, let's say that I am going to talk about the concept of product market fit. It's a concept that applies mostly for startups and startups and new businesses. I think is that right? Is that right way to write businesses? So, okay. Why? Because it's like when you have an e-commerce, you are not thinking about product market fit. Why? Because it's like your business model your business model is proven. There is no doubt that e-commerce makes money. The the store the store makes money. They are selling. You don't need to prove anything. So product market fit is a concept that applies for startup, not new businesses, new type of businesses. You know, so let's say that here is a problem. Here is a problem. So you want to solve that problem. Okay, what is so? You want to solve the problem. But to do that, you need to propose, you need a solution. So in theory, in order to be sure that you can solve this problem, you need product market fit. So let's start over and let's talk a little bit about growth. Eventually, we use growth as a concept, as the main signal that we are serving a market effectively. I think is that I can understand why. Okay, while serving a market effectively. So growth means that we are serving a market effectively, and we know that even could be the other way around. We know that we are serving a market effectively when we are growing, when we have growth. So we are serving a market effectively because we have growth. So, and we have growth because we are serving a market effectively. So probably it's a cycle, works in both ways. So how we know that we are serving a market effectively? Because we are growing, and we are growing because we are serving the market effectively. So product market fit is when we have this loop, we could say that we have product market fit. But product market fit, it's not something static. It's not something static. Why? Okay, give me a second. I need to take notes of this session. So it's not static. Why not? It's not static. Let's say that we have here the market. We have here a person, and we have here timeline. So this person after 10 years is not the same. The culture, the time, the experiences is reshaping that person, and this person is not the same after 10 years month. Each day is changing. So as the person is changing, the markets are changing. The markets are changing. The markets are person, are groups of person. So people is changing. So market is changing. So people, So market is changing as people is changing. So what is this? What is this important? Because when you create a product for a market, you create a product. You create a product for a specific person at a specific time. Okay, so product. Let's say that, okay, give me a second please. So let's say that okay, so let's say that I create this product. So I create this product. Okay, no, this is not an easy thing to understand clearly. So let's say that I create this product for this client. So okay, no. So this is the product that I am trying to this is the product that this client at this specific time needs. But in time, okay, let's say that here is the product. So in time is like if and let's say that you have product market fit. I wanted to introduce the product market fit concept, but let's say that let's play in this way. So product. So we have product market fit, but our client is changing, our market is changing, and after time, X amount of time, 1 day, 1 month, 1 year, so great. So now we lost. Is like there is not more connection with the market, so we don't have any more product market fit. Can you see it? It's like product market fit is not a point, it's not a milestone, It's not like you reach product market fit and there is something that you will you will get for a long time. It's like at some point your client is going to make a transformation, and this connection between the client and your product you will lose that connection. Probably the best way to understand this is the connection. Product market fit is the connection between your client and your product. So this connection is everything for you, because when you have product market fit, that means that your product fits totally perfectly with your client. But with time, you are going to, if you don't move, if this thing doesn't change, so you are going to lose product market fit. So product market fit is not a point, it's not a milestone, it's a dynamic tag. So and even as I say to my students, when I am advising people, is like product market fit, it's a percentage. Product market fit is a percentage. So and eventually is not the 100%. It's not 100%. It's like you could have, I don't know, 80% of product market fit. 90%, 95%. And this percentage of product market fit, this connection, the quality of this connection, is melting. It's like with time you're going to lose product market fit, because the client is changing, the market is changing. So it's not a point, that is an important thing. And let's talk about what is the main component of this bond, because here there is another trap, another situation that I need to make you aware. So product market fit, product. Okay, so what actually is the components of this product market fit? It's not sales. It's like it's sales, but it's not that type of sales that you want. So let me explain this better. So okay, I need to put this here. So you have here your client, and you had here your product. So if I am selling my product, that means product market fit? No, that doesn't mean product market fit. Sales could be two things. Could be signal signal and could be noise. Why? Yeah, you will see. You'll see. So I want to. Could be signal, could be noise. Why? Because low performance entrepreneurs, low tier entrepreneurs, they like to launch a product and pour marketing, and they create let me reframe this. They create a product and they create a false bond through marketing. And I want to make this line. Okay, no, type color. Why? So if you if you think that sales are product market fit, you're wrong. Why? Because your product is like your product. When your product has the perfect shape to have the perfect shape of what is the client needs, so there is fit. You don't need to sell. You don't need to pitch your product. You have product market fit. Your product is the natural answer for the client's needs. So product market fit is not sales, because let's say that your product, let me broke the bond. Let's say that your product is something like this. So, it's working. So, when you don't have product market fit, it's like you have this product, but your product doesn't fit the client's needs. So just start pouring marketing, burn capital, trying to convince your client that this thing, it's a cycle, Why? Because you cycle. So product market fit essentially means zero friction. Product market fit, zero friction. You don't need to pitch, you don't need to explain anything. You only need to deliver the product. Even they are going to ask for the product. Why? Because your product is the natural response for their needs. So low tier entrepreneurs, they want to they start pouring marketing to convince the client that this product is the solution for their need. Yeah, and even they are going to convince some people that that is the case. And this case is it's most common among entrepreneurs. Why? Because marketing is a disease, as I said. Marketing is a disease for entrepreneurs. Why? Because they think that because they are pouring, they are because they are trying to manipulate the client, not to instead of trying to change the product and go from this is my product to oh my gosh this is my product, and go from this is my product to and after that more cycle, and after that more cycle, instead of be walking. Okay, the last one was course. Instead of transforming the product to adapt, to fit the product, to fit the product to the client, they need to use marketing to force the client to fit into their products. Do you see how it works? It's like the client usually thinks that okay, I am seeing this advertising, so I will pay for that because it looks like is something that I need. But let's say that at some moment the other a top entrepreneur with a better understanding of the market is like and without money they come to your client and say, okay, look, this is like they're going to say, that is the thing that I need. So your the barrier that your client was facing, the barrier that you have, that your competition was facing, that was money in marketing. Now this guy with a better solution is going to steal your product. You don't have entry barriers. Oh, sorry. I made a mistake here. So let's say that it's not a perfect fit, but this shape is it seems more like the original client idea. So do you see that problem? And now those guys is going to they will they stole your client because your product, it wasn't satisfying the needs of the client, but you thought that because you were doing marketing and you got sales. Do you see signal noise? You get sales. So now so you started to think that you got product market fit, but when it's not, someone appears in the scene and someone appears in the scene and they stole your whole product without, because those guys can grow without money. They don't need to convince anyone about things because they know they already know that this is the exact solution for the client's problem. So it doesn't matter how you hard try, how you hard try to convince that to your client, that to your market, that this is a good solution. It doesn't matter. Those guys don't need to marketing to grow. Do you know how? Do you know how this? Do you know? Do you can you see how this bond is viewed by marketing, and this bond is viewed by a solution? Okay, we can say that this bound are sales and this bound are sales. Here, to get sales, you need marketing. You need poor money. And here, to get sales, you need product, because the real engine of your future growth, your future growth is product. So product market fit is the cornerstone of growing, but it's not something that is not a milestone. It's not like, I reached product market fit. No. Today you have a good fit, but tomorrow you don't know. And this is the exact thing where newest and low tier entrepreneurs, they make mistakes, because it's like in their minds they are thinking, okay, I need to reach product market fit, and they create something for the market. They start pouring marketing. They start investing on marketing, and they got signal, they got noise in reality, but for them it's signal. So when someone appears with a better product, you lose your bound. And usually those guys, those mates, what is the natural response? We need more marketing, we need more money. So they go to the investors and ask for more money. Why? Because this is happening. This is the thing that is happening here. They become good marketeers, handle rejections. Instead of this business now is a marketing agency for some kind of product. Can you see this contradiction? It's quite interesting for me, you know. It's really interesting for me. Why? Because because they can't notice this kind of things. They can't notice. Pure and simple. They have their products. They start investing. I like to say, wasting money on marketing. They got sales, but their business is built on marketing, on persuasion. But and they start getting different things. It's like it's unpredictable. Why? Because essentially when you don't have product market fit, you are intercepting demand. You are not the natural answer for the client's needs. You are, yeah. So this client, because this client is not, they don't have a better alternative, or by luck you present to themselves, to the client, so they're going to take you. Okay, they take you. They take your star. They take you, but bottom of their mind, you are not a good solution. So you are going to so this client is going to start to they are mentally open to a better solution. So you can defend this thing by marketing. You are not creating clients. That is another way to see this. You're not creating clients. Why? Because your product is not satisfying effectively the client's needs. You're not creating clients. This client that you have is rented, but at the very same moment that the client finds another solution, or let's say that here is two clients, and this guy say to this guy that there is a better solution. So this guy is going to say, sorry mate, I'm going to go with this solution, and the cost of acquisition for those mates, it's going to have this behavior, and the cost for these entrepreneurs is going to have this. At some point, you can afford the cost of acquisition. Do you see why understand product market fit is so crucial? If you can't understand product market fit, you are in a really dangerous zone. Zone. It's not, this is not theory. This is this is not theory at all. There is the right way to do this, and there is the wrong way. But 90% of entrepreneurs, they are stuck here. They are trapped by this. And and after years, they even this is a curious thing, because even after years, even when they need to close, even when they close the business, they never realized they never realized that the problem was they never tried to understand the client. A way to see this is product market fit is, the grade of understanding of the customer problems, and how that is the reflection on your product, for your product. Let's say that, okay, let's say that we are going to play. Okay, I'm going to make this graph now. So okay, why I can't do that? So this is the market. So product market fit is how much accurate is your shape, is the shape of your product to the marketing needs. So it's not, never is perfect, but when you don't understand, when you don't see, when you don't get feedback from your market, when you are not seeing the market, this relationship is product market fit. Product market fit. When you can see, when you start, so when you start making the things like the low tier entrepreneur, like this is your product. This is really low, so it's less than 10%. You see that problem? But yeah, but while you can afford, okay, I hate this tool. I can move, yeah, so it's a reflection. So now you have, let's say that this is probably have beta, so it's 30%. But even those guys that they have a good idea, a good grade of or similarity with the real needs, your product is it could fit quite well. It's like, okay, so you see, you don't fit at all, like, so those guys, if even this product, in the future, the product, tomorrow, in 5 years, the market needs to, is going to change that. And if you can change your percentage of fit is dying. Do you see that? So I will take a few minutes about to talk about the timeline to reach, to how to move, because this is not a point. Probably if you want to take something from this video, product market fit is not a point, it's not a milestone. So let's see that here is the entrepreneurship timeline. So I'm going to blow. So here is the timeline. So probably, okay, so I'm going to split the timeline of the entrepreneur into parts. So the low tier entrepreneurs, they do this. They start with one product, with the shape of one product, and they start getting feedback from the market. you know. This is the low tier, but okay, I want to move this. Low tier. False entrepreneurs, in my opinion, is if I honest with you. So timeline. So here is the timeline. So top tier entrepreneurs, they start observing. They start observing the market without any kind of product, you know. It's like here is nothing, and they start observing different angles, trying to understand the market, you know. And yeah, and before they start building something, they are only focused on this, and they don't build something that solve the whole problems. They always try to create something that is probably is the core pain. So let's say that this market has this thing here. So they try to create something to understand the core pain of the client. So those guys started with a product, but they are trying to reach product market fit. Yeah, take into account that is not a point, but they started focused on this, you know. And there is a lot of while they are trying struggling to create the right shape, you know. Getting feedback. Okay, you know, you see how the product, the idea of the product is changing, even and we could talk about how how to iterate, how to shape the MVP. While they are trying to that, is like those guys are making marketing, you know. Even they are trying to make this product more perfect. It's a quite interesting thing. Yeah, and probably, I don't know, they say, okay, what happens if we try with a smaller cycle? What happens if we try with this kind of thing? Do you see the connection? It's like they're not trying to understand what is the shape. They are trying to build a perfect product in terms of the founder's mindset. Yeah, and we can talk about it on the next video. I feel like this is not an easy concept to understand, because this thing that you are seeing here, this thing is that actually the secret of top performance, top performance. But this, even you could say that they are doing the same thing, but yeah, but there is no connection to the market. The product is, yeah, it's changing, but like, yeah, and we can say that in some way, at some point, you will get product market fit, or a good grade of product market fit. So we can make this. Yeah, now you have a good product market fit. All is going right, and yeah, at this point it's like, yeah, it's like the game changed a little bit. It's like it's another game, because now you need to polish the solution, you know, to one day. Yeah, because this thing will go change, and now it's going to be in that way, and you need to change your product. But yeah, but it's like after you reach 80%, so it's easier to go from 80%, and the shape change, and now you need to adjust only 5%. Then yeah, then go from 5% to 80%. Do you see that? Thank you guys for your time. I know that this is really useful. I want to make a few videos about this particular concept of product market fit. And give you the tools to develop this kind of framework, how to think clearly about product market fit. So thank you for your time. See you next time.